It's week 2 of the 2022 season, and this one features Josie Jewell, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Broncos and the Texans, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's Russell Wilson, 11th season in the league. First, of course, with Denver after a high-profile trade this offseason that saw him dealt from Seattle.
The Denver Broncos knew exactly what they wanted when they acquired Russell Wilson. They wanted to bring in a quarterback who was durable, consistent, and a proven winner to take a talented roster back to the postseason. And Russell Wilson, he was all of those things in Seattle. One losing record in 10 seasons, missed only 3 games in that time, and made 9 Pro Bowls.
Here's Wilson to throw right away. And his first look is incomplete. And here are the key inactives for them in this one. And obviously, Charles, are going to be without some important names this week.
Well, hopefully those guys will be on the sidelines encouraging the guys who are going out there and helping them when they come off the sidelines during the game by giving them some tips on what they see and what they've experienced. That's true teamwork. And if you want to get to the playoffs, if you want to have a big push, you have to have that on your squad.
Wilson. And that will be incomplete. On 4th down, Michael Pilardi on to punt. And back deep, Gunnar Olszewski. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Texans will take over. As the Texans offense runs out, we get a peek at the man under center. Second-year quarterback Davis Mills out of Stanford. 1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at the 33-yard line. A first down throw for Mills. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll run it for the first time with David Pierce. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. The Texans 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mills. And that's complete to Cooks. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Mills now looks to throw on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Mills to the air again. That's underneath to Pierce. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. On 3rd down, here's Mills. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Mills' throw taken in by Cook. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. They go play action. Mills. This is caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Brandon Cooks, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
The numbers for Williams a week ago: 17 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown. Now Wilson. And going for Hamlin, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Again, it's Pierce. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. So first and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their 25-yard line. Here's Williams to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On second and 9, Wilson. And he'll just get rid of it.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
On third down, Wilson. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So on fourth down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Texans will take over with a first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And taken down just shy of the 40. The numbers on the ground for Pierce last week: 13 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown.
That's a good start to the season. They got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started, and they expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season moves on.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation, let him sneak his way across, coming back underneath, put it in his hands, let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. Mills now from the 50. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
It's second down and 10.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mills. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mills. And that's incomplete. The Texans send the punter out, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 27. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the gun, it's Wilson. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Williams. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
The tackle by Cleveland Farrell. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down.
10-0 the score after 1. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he wisely will throw that one away. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Mills now. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he's on to punt for Denver. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. On the return is Olszewski. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Texans to take over. Last week they got the victory against the Colts, and they lead this one as well as they begin things here 1st and 10. And able to give one man the slip there as he works his way forward for about 3. From midfield now on 2nd down. Mills can't get away, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Week 2 underway around the NFL, and a reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener, the 101st season of that great rivalry. They had the 100th anniversary last year. And then tomorrow night, a treat, Monday night doubleheader, Tennessee and Buffalo, 7:15 Eastern, and then Minnesota and Philly kicking off a little over an hour later. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Here's Wilson. Looking left sideline, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll run it up the middle now. Gordon. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. The Broncos on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Wilson. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Olszewski now to return. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. 1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans. Just shy of the 30. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Cooks on the quick slant. And it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Now Gordon on 1st down. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Now Wilson. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. Able to slither by. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. Gets around him. And this will be a Texans 1st down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Houston.
And they'll go right back to Pierce. To about the 48-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Mills. He gets it to Cooks. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 42. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A first down throw for Mills. And they'll run this screen with Bowden. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mills to the air again. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Mills. And Cooks has it over the middle. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 18. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing, Mills. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that depth. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Mills now looks to throw on first down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Mills. And his throw is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mills to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be caught? No, they say it's incomplete. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Credit the sack to Corey Legion.
3 scores down, not even halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at their own 25-yard line. They'll get things started with a carry by Pierce. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now the man from Kentucky, this is Lynn Bowden. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage, Mills. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. McManus's point after is good, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mills. There again is Cooks, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First down, they go right back to Pierce. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 11 now. Mills over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Looking to throw is Mills. Quick completion here to Johnson. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 21. To throw, Mills. Over the middle, complete. It's Collins. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Here's Pierce. It's going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Bowden. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 3rd and goal, Mills. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sutton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. This pass caught by Hamler. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Now it's Wilson. Albert Okuwegunam, the intended target. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. To throw again is Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And the Texans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Another carry for Pierce. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. On 2nd and 9, Mills. Cook makes the catch on the out route. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 39. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. They run with Bowden to the 36-yard line. Stop there. From the 36, Mills. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Mills from the gun on 3rd down. He's got this complete, finding Cook on the crossing route. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Extra point from McManus is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. The Texans back out there and ready to go. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are right back in this football game. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 44. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. Mills going to throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick six, and then the two-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
Wilson getting right back to it after the pick six. And it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Give to Pierce now on the option. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. And Pierce gets it again on second down. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Mills. And the throw there going to be incomplete. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player. Maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. So first and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 22. Throwing is Wilson. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. The offense on third down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Texans will take over. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Mills. And that is incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He shakes it off. Mills hit, and he loses the ball. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play. The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 30. Now a hit and a loose football. There he goes, right side. And they will bring this one back. fumble return for a Texans touchdown. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That's going to be caught by Judy. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
To throw again on second down. Wilson on the slant, completes to Sutton. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 42. Again, Wilson. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. To the right side and complete to Washington. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
13 more yards. That's another.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. A 3-yard pickup on second and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on third and a little more than a yard. Now Wilson. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. Touchdown Broncos. Jerry Judy from 8 yards out. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. McManus's point after is good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans hands team recovers. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. So second and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And Pierce gets it again on second down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Throwing, Mills. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Texans send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So Russell Wilson in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. A minute 37 remaining. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Wilson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And incomplete on the deep ball. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this Texans defense stands tall. Down to a knee here as the Texans look to let the clock roll. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense